Hi guys, it's Lynn again with Littlefoot Nursery. I'm here with reborn baby Tink. She's my Aydah, the Tink sculpt by Bonnie Brown, and she is by the same artist of the baby I showed in my last video, Savvy. And this little bundle is so precious. She is a preemie size. I love this baby. She is so cute. Oh my goodness, she's adorable. Sometimes I just am just still so amazed by this art form. It really is incredible. Like when you look at just the details and how precious um, these babies are, like it really is a really fun hobby. And guys, I am still very much into my Lego hobby right now at the moment, um but yeah, no, but definitely, YouTube does help me to kind of stay engaged with my collection, which I appreciate. So I'm going to change Aydah into this outfit. This is a really cute dress by Tuk. It's been in my other videos before. I haven't bought any baby clothes recently, but it has this like diaper cover, which looks like it's going to be big on her. And then this dress, and this dress will probably be a little bit large on her as well, but that's okay. It's so hard to find preemie size clothing, so I'm gonna go ahead and change her. And I wanted to do a video to talk about, how to be a good customer. I have done a video like this in the past, but thought I would just do another one since it's been a little while. And I guess I would say, I'm thinking more for custom orders because that transaction is a little bit more complex, a little bit longer, and that sort of thing. So I can talk about that. In terms of just buying a doll off of eBay or buying a doll that's ready made, I would say that's pretty straightforward. To be a good customer, the main thing I would say is you want to pay promptly, communicate, just be good about communicating with your artist. But honestly, if it's a doll that's already ready made, and let's say it's on eBay or on reborns.com, all you have to do is just pay for it. That's all it takes to be a good customer. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna just tilt her this way so you guys can see the back. This does look a little big on her. I think this might be more of a newborn size, come to think of it. It does seem a little bit baggy on her, but that's okay. She can wear it. I just felt like something colorful and bright and fun. And it is a short sleeve and the weather is getting colder, but oh well. So, all right. Oh, so cute. Oh, this dress is really, really darling. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna pick her up. Hi, Aydah. Oh, you're just so cute. Look at you. Oh. Sometimes I like to pick up the babies and have them like sit on my lap, even though I know real babies don't quite, unless they're older, they don't sit like that, but it's just so cute. All right, she's adorable. So with custom orders, here my advice would be when you contact the artist, have an idea of what you're looking for. It should not be, or if you can come to the artist and say, hey, I would be really interested in having you reborn this particular sculpt, and be very clear about what exactly you want, like what color eyes, what color hair. I think that helps. Where I get where I can sometimes feel like I end up wasting a lot of time is when a buyer reaches out to me and says, hey, could you make a baby for me? And I'm like, okay, sure. Well, what did you have in mind? And then they're just sort of like vague with their descriptions, like, oh, yeah, could you make a baby that is a sleeping baby and a boy? Well, any sleeping reborn can be a girl or a boy, so it doesn't really narrow things down. And um and it might help to say what size, and they'll ask me to recommend some sculpts, and sometimes I'll end up like researching online for a while and sending them all these links. But I kind of feel like, hey, if you're the buyer, why don't you do the research in advance of contacting the artist And it really helps if you just have a specific sculpt in mind. So go to bountifulbaby.com, go to mcphersoncrafts.com or Irresistibles or Dolls by Sandy, one of these sites. Go there and really research the kits. Be participate in the community, be on the Reborn Facebook groups so you can see examples of other dolls that have been completed from that sculpt. So you have an idea of what you want. And I had this one buyer recently who, we kind of went back and forth and decided on this one sculpt. And even to the point where I went ahead and sent out the invoice, and then she didn't pay. And then she was like, oh, wait, actually, I kind of like this sculpt too. So she really just hadn't made up her mind yet. And that honestly drives me a little bit bananas because like no one has time for that. Like I don't have time to be your to kind of be your reborn consultant in the sense of trying to help you pick a kit, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I think, and again, maybe I'm just speaking from a place of just being so busy. And this is also why I'm taking a little bit of a break from custom orders right now, because I just don't have so much time for all the back and forth. So, again, I know some, there are definitely times, of course, when the artists will participate in helping to select the kit. But I do think it can be very, very helpful if you come in with at least some idea of what you're looking for. I have had people ping to say, hey, I'm looking for a sculpt that kind of resembles this baby, and we'll send a photo. And I think some people are really good about saying, oh yeah, this kit could be good, or this kit could be good. Um, I find that always like very difficult to like match a kit to a photo. Other people are so much better at it than I am. So when I get that request, it does stress me out a little bit. And then I also worry about the baby not turning out to look exactly like the photo. But maybe more, advanced artists would like not have an issue with that at all. But anyway, but I do think it helps if you come to the table with at least some ideas of what you'd like. And so um, the other kind of obvious thing is, yes, once you've agreed on either a payment plan or what, kind of decided, or that you're going to pay in full, if you can pay, paying promptly is really important. And paying when you say you're going to pay is really important as well. Um, Artists also have bills to pay, and some of them do this as their full-time job. So when you're not prompt with your payment, you're also impacting somebody's livelihood. So it's just important to remember that. For me, this is more of a hobby, so it's not income I'm depending on to live. But I do know for some people it can be really hard if the buyer all of a sudden says, oh shoot, I can't make my payment this month, can I push, I'll try to get it to you in the next couple of weeks. And that can definitely be really hard. So just be mindful of that. The I did a layaway plan with a lady who bought my Silicone baby Maggie, and she paid her off over like 6 or 7 months, but she always paid, on like clockwork on like a certain day of the month. And she was just very, very reliable that way. So she was a pleasure to deal with. Like I didn't feel like I had to chase her down and things like that. So that was really helpful. Um, yeah, I would just also too with it's totally fine to ask questions, but also just be mindful of maybe overdoing it on the questions. And I think that with custom orders especially, just having patience is really important because sometimes artists are human just like you and I, and things come up in their lives. And right now we're also in the middle of a global pandemic, and you just don't know what someone's going through. So I think just having a bit of that extra patience for someone to really complete your doll. Don't rush your artist. I don't think you want your artist rushing to get your doll completed, right? So I think that's very important. Um, yeah, and just really, just to have patience if you can. I know it can be hard when you're like really, really anxious to have a baby home. I'm personally a pretty patient person, and I think it's because I tend to just distract myself with other things going on in my life. So I'm rarely like waiting by the mailbox, but I know waiting can be torturous for so many of us. And so I fully empathize and sympathize, but just try to try to have some patience with your artist. And don't check in too often. It's okay to check in once in a while, and especially if too much time has gone by or the artist has missed a key deliverable, it's okay to loop back and check in with them. So um, yeah, and then I would just say the final thing would be, once you get the baby, it's really nice if you can send the artist a note to acknowledge that you received the baby and that you like the baby and that you're happy and all of that. And I personally always enjoy seeing, a couple pictures if they've changed the baby into another outfit or if they've posed the baby with other dolls in their collection. A lot of times people will send me those photos, and I just find that very sweet. So I appreciate that. And I think every artist likes to know that their work is being appreciated. So I think that's always really great. For me, I'm not much of a photographer, so but I do make my YouTube videos, and hopefully the artists of the dolls that I collect enjoy seeing them on YouTube. So um, yeah, so anyway, I just that's all I wanted to say on this topic. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. And don't forget, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I do videos every few days, and just like to show my different realistic baby dolls, and just chat about different topics. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.